Hello, welcome to my channel, Mentally Fit, and I am the Dark Prophet. So, I would like to thank you for joining or watching this video titled Does Money Stop Nonsense? And there's a good reason why I decided to shoot this seminar on that specific issue. We hear that concept a lot, money they stop nonsense or money stops nonsense. And for once, I want us to really examine this ideology to really find out if money stops nonsense. What are the implications of that kind of thinking? When someone says, oh, money they stop nonsense, what is the implication? How does it affect the average person or the society? And also to answer the question, does money stop nonsense? So that's what we're going to be doing in this online seminar, and I promise you it's going to be an enjoyable event. So we will start by talking about the introduction. You see, if you listen very well, you hear that concept. Oh, money they stop nonsense. Well, if you get money, everything stops. Oh, all this rubbish will stop. And I think Majid, he had a song that actually says that money they stop nonsense. And what do people mean by when they say that money they stop nonsense? What they truly mean is that when you have money, people will respect you. When you have money, people will treat you with reverence and people won't kind of embarrass you or kind of make you feel uncomfortable, especially when you're rich. And that is what people believe. And if you really understand society we have today, right, you will understand that you understand the reason why that philosophy is pervasive. You know, the society we have today is a society that is heavily marketed to, you know, and it's a society whereby you cannot go a day without being advertised something. Our society is a society, the Nigerian society, and I believe the African country as a whole, is a society that is being marketed products, Western products, Asian products, oh, the new iPhone, this car, this computer, there's always this new phone, there's something that's being marketed to you, and it's like this is like an endless stream of marketing. Oh, and what all these products have in common is one, they're expensive. They're very expensive. And number two, they promise these products, they tend to promise ease. They promise you that, oh, if you have this, your life will be easier. They tend to promise that, oh, if you have this, oh, to make your life stress free. Or if I have the new iPhone, I don't have to do so and so that will be so challenging. With this iPhone or with this car, I can go to so place without stress. Or if I have this, or if I take that, or if I use this cream, stress. If I'm going through stress, it will just clear it or stuff like that. They always preach ease, and they always preach that these products will make you happy. Or if you have the new iPhone, you'll be very happy. You feel like you are special. Or if you have the new iPhone, you'll be among the elite. We want to be seen as part of the upper class. So if you have the latest Mercedes Benz, or people will know that you are different, you're not the average guy. They will know that you are a person of class. That class thing is always there. So the products they sell to us in Africa, it always has that. Those things are always there. It will make you happy. It will reduce your stress. You won't stress much. It's a symbol of class. When you have it, people will respect you. People will understand that you are not on the average man's level. You are the level higher. So this is quite common. And so people and so because we are a society where there is lack, where majority, a lot of us live under the poverty line. A lot of us don't have food to eat. A lot of us are surviving by the day. So we a lot of us believe that if we have money, you know, it is going to solve all our problems. It's going to make life easier. After all, to buy all those products, you need money. So if you have money and can afford all those products, it makes life easier. And the last thing you want to do is to try and convince a man who is poor that having money would not solve his problems. It's a very difficult argument to make because one, society you are in has programmed the man that way. He believes that the reason why he's poor and miserable is because he doesn't have money. And if he should have money, he will solve his problems and he'll be happy. So it's difficult for you to make an argument with a man who doesn't have that, oh, you don't need to have, that money will not solve all your problems, that money will not make your whole life better. They don't believe that. They can't believe that. You can't make that argument. And what's worse is when you're making that argument if you're rich. If you're making that argument when you are poor, people are going to say, oh, yeah, it's because you don't have. That's why you're making this argument. And when you have and you're making the argument that doesn't make you happy, it doesn't make you better, it doesn't make your life easier, people are going to be like, yeah, you are rich and you're making this argument. You think I'm a fool, right? You want to deceive me. So you cannot win. You know, if you are poor making the argument, you must be jealous because you don't have. And if you are rich making the argument, you are just trying to fool me. You are a bad person trying to fool me. So you see why you can't really convince somebody with that idea that money doesn't stop money doesn't stop nonsense. Our society is built like that. So everybody feels that they have to be on the chase. I want to make more money. I want to get more money. If I have money, I'll be okay. The rich people are trying to get more money so they can keep living good, which we think, and then the poor person is trying to get money so he can live better, which he feels that that's what will make his life better. So the chase is on, and if you even if you pay attention, right? If you look at all the banners that you see for miracles on the street corners, or come deliverance and devotion night and all these church activities, that you see everywhere, or 20 days vigil, 21 days vigil, 40 days vigil. Behind all that facade, behind all that church activity, the quest is money. Behind all that is money. And even some preach it on the pulpit too, that you need money, that money will make everything better. They preach it. So it is attractive, So the question now we are going to answer, like in this seminar, like I told you, is to now examine that concept, that mindset. Does money really stop nonsense? Does it really stop nonsense? And that's what we're going to try and sort here.